Hello and welcome to Krishi Jagran business platform that keeps you updated with all the agri news of the nation. This is Yash Saxena. Let's take a quick look at the top headlines of the day. Tomar inaugurates seed processing and storage facility at Indian Grassland and Fodder Research Institute. US Secretary of Commerce Gina Raimondo visits Handloom Haat. Union Minister Parshottam Rupala visits border villages in Ladakh. Farmer unions to jointly protest against the Modi government on April 5th in Delhi. NITI Aayog task force suggests cow urine and dung to increase organic matter in soil. India's carbon emission from marine sector lower than global average, says CMFRI. PNB signs MOU with Central Warehousing Corporation to facilitate financing under e-NWR. Hybrid energy projects likely to start by 2024, says Jindal Stainless Limited MD. Biden's proposed 2024 budget prioritizes climate, smart agriculture and food security. Now the news in detail. Narendra Singh Tomar, Union Agriculture and Farmers Welfare Minister, inaugurated the seed processing and storage facility at the Indian Grassland and Fodder Research Institute at Jhansi, an institution affiliated with the Indian Council of Agricultural Research. On this occasion, a women's farmers conference was also held. Tomar praised the institute's efforts to empower farmers and women farmers through the scheduled caste sub-project and praised the institute's scientists for development of more than 300 fodder crop varieties and various techniques. 3 units of this type of seed processors have been installed at regional research centers in Dharwad and Srinagar, with funding from the Ministry of Agriculture totaling to 3.7 crore rupees. Gina Raimondo, US Secretary of Commerce, paid a visit to the Handloom Haat at Janpath in New Delhi, where she was hosted by Union Minister of State for Railways and Textile, Darshana Jardosh. The Ministry of Textile has organized a week-long celebration of International Women's Day, Virasat celebrating Shakti, at Handloom Haat in New Delhi from 6th of March to 12th of March. 75 stalls were set up in the spirit of India's Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav by women handloom weavers, craftspersons, entrepreneurs and designers, including many national awardees. The Union Minister of State for Railways and Textile spoke to the US Secretary of Commerce about the importance of handloom and handicrafts as part of India's cultural heritage and as a source of employment for a large number of people, particularly women. Parshottam Rupala, Union Minister of Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairying, visited border villages in Ladakh and was greeted warmly by village representatives. He promised that a veterinary ambulance would be in service soon and that a proposal for water lifting would be prepared. On other demands, he said he will discuss with other government departments and agencies. Among the beneficiaries, the Union Minister also distributed yak shearing machines, rebo nomadic tents made of yak hair and cattle feed. He later interacted with other herders. Similarly, the Union Minister went to Sato village and spoke with the people of Sato, Karyam and Parma. After a patient hearing, the Union Minister assured them that their demands would be considered. The dignitaries were provided mementos of the frozen Pangong Lake marathon conducted under the Vibrant Village program. The farmer unions will be marching to Delhi on 5th of April to protest against the ruling government. The protesters will be demanding the abolition of 4 labor codes and the Electricity Amendment Bill of 2022, increasing the Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act workdays to 200 with minimum wages at 600 rupees per day. Planned as a charge sheet against the Modi government, the protest will be raising a 13-point list of demands. As per the available information, this mega protest is being organized by CITU, All India Agricultural Workers Union and All India Kisan Sabha. The Mazdoor Kisan Sangharsh rally is also likely to see the participation of tens of thousands of people and will be a repeat of the protest held previously on 5th of September in 2018. The National Institution for Transforming India, NITI Aayog, published a task force report titled Production and Promotion of Organic and Biofertilizers with a special focus on improving economic viability of Gaushalas. Ramesh Chand, member of NITI Aayog, released the report in the presence of task force members, senior government officials and Gaushala representatives. Meanwhile, Chand, a NITI Aayog member, emphasized the integration of livestock and crops is unique strength of South Asian agriculture. Recognizing this, the government is promoting environmentally friendly agricultural practices such as organic and natural farming. Gaushalas can play an important role in scaling up natural and sustainable farming by serving as resource centers for the supply of bio and organic inputs. The task force was formed by NITI Aayog to recommend measures to economically viable to address the problem of stray and abandoned cattle and to maximize the use of cow dung and urine in agriculture and the energy sectors. According to an ICAR Central Marine Fisheries Research Institute research study, carbon emissions from Indian marine fisheries sector are much lower than the global levels. CMFRI discovered that the harvest phase in the country used more than 90% of the fuel used in the sector according to the data presented at a review meeting of the fisheries component of the network research project under the National Innovations in Climate Resilient Agriculture of the Indian Council of Agricultural Research. CMFRI also identified cyclone proneness, flood proneness, shoreline changes, heat waves and sea level rise as major hazards that could endanger coastal lives in its efforts to assess climate change risks in the coastal region. PNB partners with Central Warehousing Corporation to facilitate financing under e-NWR. According to the official statement, the partnership aims to provide farmers, food processors and traders with easy access to finance in exchange for the pledge of agricultural commodities stored in CWC warehouses. Kanwaljit Shore, General Manager of Punjab National Bank, and Rajiv Kumar Bansal, Group General Manager of CWC, signed the agreement in the presence of other senior officials. Agriculture is an important sector of the country's economy and the government has been focusing on increasing the income of the farmers who drive this segment. Farmers' distress sales have been a major impediment to increasing farmer income. The bank has entered into this new MOU to address this according to the statement. According to Jindal Stainless Managing Director Abhyuday Jindal, the 300 megawatt hybrid project in collaboration with Renew is expected to start in next 18 months. Jindal Stainless Limited collaborated with Renew to develop the proposed 300 megawatt hybrid energy project in December 2022. When asked about the project's timeline, Jindal told the media, "We are on track. The project has a capacity of 300 megawatt and land acquisition has already been completed for the project." Also, the country's largest stainless steel player has partnered with Hygenco India Private Limited to establish a green hydrogen plant in August 2022. President Biden's proposed 2024 budget for the USDA includes nearly $210 billion for climate-smart agriculture, undeserved communities, increased market access and food security. According to Agriculture Secretary Tom Vilsack, the proposed budget includes critical investment that will help rural communities provide the fuel, food and fiber that the country relies on, as well as solutions that will lead to more market opportunities for producers. To improve food security, the budget fully funds the food safety and inspection services work and includes $6.3 billion to support more than 6 million people expected to participate in the WIC nutrition program. So this was all about the news. For more updates on Agri News, stay tuned with Krishi Jagran Business. This is Yash Saxena signing off.